Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Ravenclaw.
This is going well. Now that's more like it! That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Made it. This is going well. Brilliant. Missed it. Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to top my time. This course is all about testing your ability to focus. Each turn requires a decision. Make one, then commit to it.
Imelda Reyes, are you giving the competition advice?
I wouldn't call it that, no. Just chatter between friends. That's all. Now, care to try again?
I'm ready. Thank you, Imelda.
Of course. Get out there.
That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant. Made it. Brilliant. This is going well. Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. That wasn't too difficult. Oh! Oh! Ha! Ha ha! This is rather fun. That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad for a Ravenclaw. You take care of beginner's luck, I say. You'll not beat me next time.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. Hogsmeade, here I come.
When you find a good opportunity, it's wise to seize it. How's my favourite test flyer? What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I do so enjoy the days when the children are back at Hogwarts. Gives the village a...
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
Good for Mr.
You're the marvelous strike!
Bombarda.
You've heard quite enough of our ranks.
Accio.
Afraid running.
You disappoint. So close.
Glacius. Defender.
My bite is worse than my bark.
Repulsor. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo.
That isn't the fighting gardener.
Arresto Momentum. Depulsor. Bombarda. Leviosa. Confringo. You'll regret crossing my path.
Who's that?
Defender.
Let's see you survive that heat.
Bombarda.
Not so tough now, are ya?
Listen,
Accio.
turn, my young friend.
Depulsor. Confringo. Glacius. Bombarda. Arresto Momentum.
That ought to warm you up. Let's see you.
Motion arrow should get spiders. Not worth the trouble, just.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda.
Confringo!
Incendio. Accio. Depulsor. Confringo. Glacius.
It's Norman Treadwell's little saviour.
Revelio.
But you trusted the wrong kind. And we see you about to echo your folly.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those booba tubers? Revelio.
Those who think that their plan is the sole path to victory should revisit recent memory. Had it not been for wisely thought out choices, we would all have taken our lives.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Incendio! Incendio! Confringo!
Revelio.
Protego!
Oh, Confringo! Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Confringo!
Revelio.
Incendio!
Reducto.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Arresto momentum.
Incendio!
Bombarda. Accio. Incendio. Protego. Stupid one. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Glacier. Protego. Stupid one. Just my luck, troll. Protego. Stupid one. Glaciers. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio. Just my luck. A troll. Petrificus totalis. Potato. Stupefy. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Bombarder. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Just my luck. A troll. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. Glacius. Defendo. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarder. Stupefy. Bombarder. Bombarder. Confringo. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarder. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarder. Glacius. Defendo. Stupefy. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy. 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 Bombarder. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Depulsor. Confringo. Just my luck. A troll. Revelio. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo. Bombarder. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Flipendo. Glacius. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Levio. Just my luck. A troll. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Protego! Comprendo!
Better luck next time. Reducto.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Defender might seem like
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Not a day goes
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife.
The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Ministry's good work if you can get it.
the work it takes to keep a clean house.
I find myself scurrying with an awkward charm.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve...
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Has your brain been infected?
Nothing even worth stealing, and it's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend would be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
Just keep an eye out.
Lumos.
Say what you will about Felcroft, but the estate is spacious.
Revelio.
I've had enough of Belcroft, and I never have to see it again. I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll tell us.
There's trouble afoot.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
Hey!
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
If I likes it,
What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hog's Head. This is a waste of our time. I've raided Rockborough more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves.
Some us, you little coward!
Bombarda!
You better be a big... What are your thoughts on electricity?
Conductor!
look what you've done! You'll pay for that.
Arresto momentum. Insane.
Stay in school next time.
Accio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just... Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone. What?
I've used the dark arts several times. Can't understand why more don't. They're remarkable.
I don't mind breaking a few bones if there's a few galleons in it for me.
Think you can sneak away from under my own eye?
No, if it's that cat again,
Natty must be here somewhere. Lumos. Bombarda. Defender. Capulso. Glacius.
What was that? From above! Defender. Pathetic little cave flapper.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Something's not right here. What's here? Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my over here. I need your help.
Aha!
Defender. Glacius. Confringo. Defender.
You got again.
Bombarda. Incendio.
Had enough?
Might want to look up.
You'll feel twice the
Reduction.
pain if I had to come and find you.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Incendio.
Rockwards don't go down easy. Expulso!
Incendio.
We go from here.
What's this? Got your gun?
Incendio! I refuse to be treated in this manner! A flash of inspiration. My ears. What are your thoughts on electricity? Look what you've done. I'm Fred.
Glacius. Defender.
Never did care much for vegetables.
Depulso.
Oh, I hate Expulso.
Bombarda.
Expulso!
Incendio.
Expulso!
Accio.
Death from above!
Defender. Confringo. Glacius.
Expulso!
told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand.
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell.
Mr. Rabe's wand must be nearby if he can sense it from his cell. Mr. Rabe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Look out!
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
I see you.
Arrest them.
Expulso. Expulso.
Cumbrigo. Glacis.
Bombarda. Might want to look up. Expulso.
Accio.
Expulso. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Bombarda. Arresto momentum.
Finish. Flash of inspiration.
Expelliarmus. Let's see what you make of my... Descendo!
Pay for your deeds.
Imperio. Making your way.
Stand and fight me.
Arresto momentum. Glacier.
You the reduction! You won't escape again, Caldato.
Accio. Levioso. Bombarda. Accio. Defender.
They got what they deserved.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashfinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. Speak soon.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
You should be proud of all the...
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't...
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Revelio. I could use a fire whiskey right now.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hog's Head. Or perhaps
Revelio.
just go now.
Revelio.
Go and patrol.
Arrest them. Settle yourself. I mean, you know.
Revelio.
I may go to Hogsmeade later.
I was a proud man that day, and there's more of those days ahead.
Arresto momentum.
I've had enough of Beltron.
Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him?
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
There. I'm not going to hurt you. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio. Revelio.
I tell you this. Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms. Just should have took less time, is all I was saying.
Revelio.
Ministry ought to relax their feelings.
Get over here, you insolent...
Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you nicked.
Imperium!
Stop this!
Try gymnastics for sake!
Levioso!
Potato! Stupefy!
Shall we finish what we started? Ah, the lamb returns to the wolf. Back for more.
Levioso! Levioso!
All right, you've had your fun.
Incendio!
You after the coldest
Incendio!
Imperium!
Release me!
Flipendo!
Levioso!
Bombard!
Levioso!
Defendo!
Levioso!
Revelio!
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity. I don't have every one of you standing in my line of sight. It's a disaster. And the first one of you trying to pin it on me, you can count the minutes.
Revelio!
Us once the war is over.
Arresto momentum!
Full dead asleep on my feet, I can...
Settle yourself. Revelio! Arresto momentum!
Ready to fight!
What's that? Who's there?
I'll look after you. Revelio! Revelio.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Revelio. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. There. Revelio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider... Welcome.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.